AlrighterBabber. Welcome to Pillars of Eternity Part 1. This is where the story begins. Are we ready to rock and roll? Let's hope so. New quest, the Gilded Veil. Okay. So pretty. The Caravan Master finishes addressing the group, his bushy red moustache and sagging jowls quivering as if for emphasis.
Everybody stays close to the wagons, got it? Stay out of the woods, and beasts take you if you were planning a stroll through those ruins up there.
He nods towards a looming black mass on the hillside.
Whole area's crawling with hut-dwelling types who'd be happy to stick an axe in you for trespassing. So mind that you don't track mud on their sacred blazing rocks.
So watch out for monsters, and watch out for weird cultist things. Hut-dwelling types.
Tonight everybody stays put, and in the morning we'll get the path cleared. Gilded Veil's less than a day out. Understood?
Understood. At last the Caravan Master turns to you, frowning as he looks you over.
Touch of the rumbling rot, could be. There's a stinging beetle round here, carries it. You'll be fine once it passes your innards. Unless you don't drink water, of course. In which case you'll be dead in a day.
So drink lots of water.
There's a berry grows in these parts, small and pink, called a springberry, about the size of a fingernail. Give you cramps if you eat it, but the frontiersmen make a tea from it. Calms the insides. Should get you through the night. You might check around, see if you can find some. Meanwhile, I'll see if we can scare you up some water.
So beetles and berries.
I know you want to hunt before it gets much darker. Let's see about refilling our water first. Got a sick one here.
Spafell nods and slides the warm bow over his shoulder. Okay, well, let's ask some questions. Where would I find these berries?
Grow on a bush that's common round here, kind of funny looking. You'll know it when you see it. Doubt you'd have to go far off the road to find one.
What are the ruins?
Nothing you won't see on half the hills of Glonfoth. Money to be made selling their knickknacks in Defiance Bay, if you don't mind getting stuck with Glonfoth and arrows now and again. They didn't build them, but I'll be the effigy if they don't watch them like a mother bear.
Okay.
Of course, all the ones around here have been ransacked 10 times over. Got nothing left worth half a pawn, so I hear.
Your character's attributes, skills, race, class, culture and sex may all open up options for you in dialogue. These options are not necessarily superior to the other responses, but give you a wider variety of choices. Okay. That's fine, thank you. Right, who did build the ruins?
Got different names for them. Settlers called them Ingwithans. Nobody that liked them enough to stop them becoming ruins, tell you that much.
I'm gonna guess the answer to number 4 is yes.
Not if you hurry about your business.
Okay.
And not if the weather holds up.
Okay, so he's worried about the weather. What kind of weather?
This time of year, rain mostly, and wind. But there's a different kind of wind out here time to time. Locals call it a beawick, born out of the ether, the spirit's path. Never seen it myself, never cared to.
Okay. Sounds magical, maybe?
They don't got Adra where you come from? Well, it just grows up out of the ground like this. Goes deep like tree roots. Some of it all the way to the heart of the world, you believe the stories.
That's these things, I guess.
It's more like a shell than a proper rock. Easier to work if you're a mason. Got all kinds of strange properties. Seems to have some kind of life of its own. Dies if it gets dug up. Loses its luster. Folks think it probably grew at one point or another, but not these days.
Okay.
The soul butchers in Defiance Bay use it for different things. I've heard tell it can hold a man's soul, but I don't care to see it. Got enough to worry about without seeing something like that.
Maybe soul gems like you get in Elder Scrolls, maybe?
Hold on. Take someone with you. I know you're not some helpless tenderfoot, not like most of this lot. But you drop dead, I don't want to be looking for the body. Got a schedule to keep.
He scans over the travellers, resting his eyes at length on a sturdy armour-clad woman who has spent the journey's night sleeping on uneven ground without blanket or pillow.
Kalisha!
The woman looks up on her own time. She needs to find some spring breeze. Watch that she doesn't drop dead.
No promises.
What kind of guide says something like that?
Kind you can afford.
Don't listen to her. You're in good hands. And I pay too well, if anything. Off with you. Hayden should have supplies. See that you're equipped before you head out. We're in harsh country. Get your berries and hurry back. And if you get so much as a tickle of wind, you drop everything and you run. Something in the air tonight. If it's a Beawick, we'll shelter in the ruins. Hut dwellers be damned.
Oh, look. Oh, we can scroll all the way up. Oh, look at that. Excellent. So we've got a new quest. That's interesting. Okay, we can move that around. Yes, it's our first visit. I may want to watch these windows. Yes, I probably do. Your party always consists of your character and up to 5 additional companions or adventurers. Yeah. Well, the caravan is camped outside the old Glanfathan ruins. Odema has assigned Kaliska to help you. She's a fighter. I'm a fighter. Yes, we're both fighters. Okay. To select a party member, click on their selection circle, their portrait, or press the number button that corresponds to their position in the party. Et voila.
Huh?
Clicky, clicky. Clicky, clicky. Excellent, right. Click and hold anywhere on the screen and drag the marquee. What? Drag the marquee over the circle. It's a marquee, it's a box. It's not a marquee, it's a box. If you see the red circle, you cannot walk on that part of the map. Okay? Blah blah. The action bar is hidden. Select only that character. Action bar. So I've got my weapon sets. And I've got Flames of Devotion. She has weapon sets. Torch. Battle Axe. Knockdown. Shoves an enemy with enormous force, knocking them prone. Okay? Causing little damage. But I assume prone means they'll take more damage. Right, what have we got? Attack, cancel, select all, get off, formation. Aha. Only those options?
You heard the man. Let's get going before you keel over.
Okay. I just wanted game paused off the screen. Okay, well, we'll stick with 2x2. What do they call it? Block formation. Camp. Scouting. Scouting mode for stealth and firing hidden objects. And for finding hidden objects. Start to fill with yellow when a character is starting to detect them. Once your character's selection circles will start to fill with yellow. Once a circle fills, the character is suspicious. And it will start turning to red. Okay, that's kind of cool. A character's ability to find it right is based on mechanics. Okay, that's fine. We like the sound of that. Moving towards a character accelerates how quickly they will detect you. If you touch the selection circle of a character, you will be immediately detected. Makes sense? I'm liking that. Inventory, right. Okay, apparently we have an infinite stack of stuff. Stash. Weapons, armor, clothing, consumables, other, ingredients, and quest. Okay, lovely, lovely. Currency, camping supplies, current weapons, stats are all over here. We can go through all the stats as we need them. What do we have here? Gorn's Pledge, a ring. This item grants the ability to shield the wearer from the myriad perils that plague the world of Yora. An aspect of the god Eothas, Gorn represents the harvest of old age, symbolised here by the many interlocking sickles. Ah, yeah. Okay. Alright. Oh, these were the pre-purchased things. This tiny... It follows... Okay. Have we got a little pig somewhere? I see no pig. How do we activate the pig? I want the pig. Inventory. Do I put the pig somewhere? Ah. Giant miniature. So that's a pet slot, is it? Pet slot. I see. Interesting. Right. We don't know what this does. Shields the wearer from the myriad perils that plague the world. It seems to have no effect. Oh, let's keep it on. It's a gift. I'm sure it has uses. What else do we have? Character. Okay, so we can go into the character sheets. Nice. We'll have a look through them. I really just want to play the game. Journal. Journal. The hollowing of the dry wood. A moment's respite. A sudden sickness has come over me. Yeah, we got to get some spring berries. And journey to the Gilded Vale. I have no side quests and I have no tasks. So this is main quest, side quests, tasks, journal. Gabrielle, blah blah blah. Have a little read of that. We'll go through these as time goes on. Oh wow, we're not reading through all of this, are we? Okay, afflicted, blinded, charmed. Yeah, that all makes sense. Blinded. Yeah, that's all the different things. Character stats. Combat mechanics. We may need that at some point. Deities. Lots of gods. Okay. Equipment. Camping supplies. We have none at the minute. Stash. Extra items. Stronghold. Base of operations. Cool, we're going to get a stronghold. That sounds rather good. Tools like lockpicks. Okay. Locations. We had to look through these as we were creating characters. And then lots of lore. A hollowborn, an infant born without a soul. Adra, shell-like organic material. That's this greeny stuff. Animancy, the science of soul manipulation. Oh. Okay, well, there's lots of things to look through. Oh, look, and we can create our own notes. Excellent. We'll come out of stealth. Map. Oh, big map. World map. World map. Cool, cool. Excellent. Where are we at the minute? I have no idea. Gilded Vale. That's where we're heading to. Nice. Okay, cool. That's the map. Stronghold. We do not own it yet. Excellent. And then options. Just so you guys know, for auto pause, these are what I've picked. Character death, low health, enemy spotted, and stop party movement. When a weapon becomes useless, extraordinary defense. So if we're hitting someone, it's doing like no damage. Finished ability, so we can set new ones off. I didn't set this combat time. That seems like a good idea, but from what I saw of I've forgotten the dude's name, the review that it's in the description, you'll be sort of pausing every frame, shall we say. Does tab oh look, tab highlights stuff. Oh look, it's just like the Infinity engine. How beautiful. Naught mechanics, +1 lockpicks. Has anyone got lockpicks? Lockpicks, character. What do you have? No, that's just stats. That's just stats. Stealth, that's mechanics. Pick no, can't pick locks. And I don't believe I can either. No. So we're not picking locks. Locked. See? Not locked. What have we got? Dry woody clothing. DR. Damage resistance. DR. Damage reduction. When an attack hits, there is one primary means of negating damage. Damage reduction. Damage reduction value is usually derived from the armor, but many creatures have natural DR. Yep. Damage reduction is subtracted directly from all incoming damage. Example, an attack that initially does 20 damage to a target with 7 DR would be reduced to 13. Damage will never be reduced below 20% of the initial incoming attack amount. I'll just make it up as I go along. Okay. That's fine. So damage reduction is good. What do you have? A DR of 7. So can this go to our stash? Drag and drop. Excellent. Nice. Okay, what else? There's a little thing over here. Let's come over here. What's this little thing here? Potion of minor regeneration. And coinage. Right. Inventory. Endurance recovery. Okay. So not health, but endurance. We'll have that. So if we click on me. There's Gorn's pledge. 2 per rest. Restores a moderate amount of endurance to the wearer each time it is used. Okay. Who did I give the potion to? To you. Okay. I see. So you want it. You go in there. Okay. We're getting there. Oh, look at my little piggy. Hello, little shiny piggy. Look at you. Excellent. Right. What does this do? I can go and look at it if I get close. Yes, I can go and look at it. These tall glass green pillars appear as if they have sprouted from the earth. What? The flickering fire sets shadows dancing within. Excellent. Okay, let's have a... We are going to go exploring like there's no tomorrow. This will be the way out of this place. Or is it? Is this... I see horses? Horses. Scroll speed. Scroll speed could do with increasing. Let's do that. Let's go. Controls. No. Graphics. No. Game. Scroll speed. Let's up you. Let's say to 2.5. Yes. That's a bit better. That's a bit better. Right. Anything over here? Horsies. And glowing thing. Orland's Cradle. What does that mean? Does that mean we found something for the journal? No. Orland's Cradle? No. Okay, fair enough. I have no idea what just happened there.
Sure.
So we'll have a little run around. See if we can get into a little fight. Oh, searchy. The fallen tree doesn't budge. Sap oozes from the jagged wound.
Trying to lift that thing tomorrow.
Yeah. This is the tree that blocked our way. Okay. Here, Dan. That's the blokey, yeah? That's the blokey bloke. Oh, look, it puts little character faces on. And you can click to get to them. Nice. Excellent. Right, run around. Exploring, finding stuff. Exploration is key in the Pillars of Eternity. As you make your way through the Eastern Reach, open the area map to see what parts of the map you've already been to and what's left to explore. Yes, we will. We should have an exploration song that I'm no good at singing. I see a little bridge over a river. Ah, there's a tree in the way there. Okay. Nothing down this way. Oh, I don't want to do that. That's the wrong key. There's a deer. Can we hunt the deer? We don't have bows, do we? We just have our... Oh, hello. A corpse. Travellers maybe, or looters or bandits. Bad sign any way you figure it. Let's pull this up a little bit. The corpse is cold to the touch and a ripe smell wafts from it in putrid waves. A dark crusted bloodstain besmirches its simple linen clothing. And I see loot. Leather armor. Ooh, and lockpicks. We'll have those. Why are they going to you? You can go in the stash. Oh, where have I just put you? Have I just dropped you? Move out of the way. I don't see anything. Where did I just put that? Oh, it's there. Okay, you in the stash. You in the lockpicks. Okay, there was another... Oh, it's that one. We've seen that one, I believe. Down the riverbank. So, interesting. Still, we got a lockpick. We could go back and unlock that chest. Or try to unlock that chest. I don't think our skills are high enough, are they? Let's give it a try. Come on. Ah, there was something where you could speed up the running. I saw somewhere. Most people you encounter in the world are neutral or friendly. Ah, is that... here Dan has a conversation that opens up the store. Lockpicks. Yes. Hey, it worked. Potion of minor endurance. Plop on you. Went to you. 54.5 endurance. And that's 30.5. That's endurance over time. No, you on there. And then you in there. I'm just giving it back to you, aren't I? Okay, there we go. Right. Here, Dan. Caravaner, here, Dan. You see a man wearing simple but mostly neat clothes. He's transfixed, however, by a ragged tear in the seam of his tunic.
Brought a whole wagon full of goods to sell, but not enough shirts for the road.
He scratches one cheek with his knuckles. It's covered with uneven stubble, as if he hasn't quite gotten used to shaving on the road. Down arrow, down arrow.
Say,
okay.
Is there anything you need? I've got some basic traveling supplies for sale if you'd like to take a look.
Who are you?
Originally from the Adir Empire, but I've been trying to establish new business out here. Life on the road has brought some unexpected challenges, to be sure. And I'm sure you've noticed how prickly the locals can be. But we're here to make the most of things, right?
You're right, we are. If you think these caravanners are prickly, watch out for those axe wielders Odema mentioned. How incredibly naive. No, we go passion. No. We don't do passion, do we? Oh, I've forgotten. Let's just go clever then. You now have one rank in a disposition reputation. These reputations represent how people perceive your personality throughout the world. Even seemingly nasty reputations will be favoured by some people, and benign reputations often bring out the worst in certain people. No disposition is inherently good or bad. Okay, so where do we find that? That's excellent
Something
advice.
else you need? Looks like we're settled for the night.
Tell me about the Adir Empire.
It's not as big as it used to be, but it's still big. The mainland is a continent northwest of here, but the colonies used to include Raed Ceres and the Deerwood. About 150 years ago, Deerwood won its independence from the Empire. A fact our companions are quick to remind me of.
He gives you a lopsided grin and nods at the other scattered caravanners.
Because it seemed friendlier than Raed Ceres? My brothers took over the family mercantile business a few years ago, and there wasn't enough for me to do back home. I moved out to try and expand.
Make a name for yourself. Diplomatic. A blush rises from under his collar. Not at all, just doing my part. Alright, let's see what you've got, sir. Crossbow. Right, stores allow you to trade for copper pieces. Stores periodically refresh their inventories. That's always useful. Right. We don't really do bows, do we? Have I just bought that? No, that's what I'm going to buy. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I don't know what we have. Party. No. No. Stash. I put stuff in the stash. Trade. Trade. And what will we get? Party. Do we know how to use these things? Anyone can use anything, I believe. Is it not? Compare. Is this what I've got in my hand? I don't know what's going on. Let's close that. Let's close that. Leave anyway. Leave anyway. Let's have a look. Right, you have a battle axe that can be enchanted. Oh. Okay, and you have a sword that can be enchanted. Now, we just deal damage, and it doesn't matter what weapon we use. Damage and healing. Max fatigue. Use level 1 scrolls. Faith and conviction. Yeah. What was it I was meant to do with this order I was in? I've completely forgotten already, and we're only like half an hour in. No idea. No idea. Personal. Nope. 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 Okay. Never mind. Not to worry. We'll. So anyone can use anything. Right. So what do we want? Great sword. Compare. Interrupt. 0.75 seconds. 0.5 seconds. So is that how often they interrupt? Does more damage. It's a two-handed weapon. I do want a shield. So she's got a battle axe. Did she have a shield? I don't know. Let's sell these. And let's worry about it later. Let's get into a fight and see how that works. She doesn't have a shield. She has a torch. Can they be moved? Okay, they can be swapped around. That's fine.
Yeah, right.
Okay, that's all good. That's all looking good. Right, where were we? Let's head back over here. So we've got a merchant. We did that box, didn't we? Yeah, that's why it's white outline. Handy, handy. Right, nothing down there. Over here. Nothing to see. Oh, what's this? Burned lady was added to the stash. Excuse me. So all right. So these things are in the stash. Is there not just a show all? Ah. Orland's Cradle, named by Red Kieran settlers who came upon the mushrooms in the forest. This thick, flat fungus grows along the base of large trees. And Burned Lady, they look like mushrooms. These small brown mushrooms are prized for their taste. Okay, gathering ingredients.
Sure.
Make some potions.
Let's check by those outcroppings.
Oh, hello. Oh, hello. There's a young wolf. Well, there's not a lot we can do.
Yeah?
I can set my sword on fire.
What you need?
And she can knock down when she gets close enough. Right. Okay. Pillars of Eternity, combat, blah, blah, blah. Okay. It's all down here as well. Yes. Yeah, that's fine. Right, you're running towards it. You've activated your ability. So the game paused. Right. When a party member takes damage, they will lose endurance and health. Their portrait will begin to fill with a red overlay. That's fine. Yeah, okay. Keep going. I just paused it there. One of your characters has been engaged in melee. When characters are engaged, they immediately stop moving. If they move again, they will provoke a disengagement attack. So we've got to be careful on where we approach from, by the looks of it. Your characters will also automatically engage enemies when they initiate attacks with them with melee weapons. Right. So if you finish doing your flaming sword, you come down this way and then do that. Attack. And it's injured. It has 27 armor. It's damage reduction of 4. Oh, is that health? 27 health. Kablam. Do we have dice rolls in this? I don't know. Party gain 30. Right, we've earned some bestiary progress. Let's have a look in the journal at the bestiary. A wolf. So I see, we don't know its endurance or accuracy. It's like we're filling out a monster manual. Okay. Excellent. We're not reading that. We're interested in the lore and stuff. We've defeated one. It was level 5. Okay. Does it have loot? Is the question. Well, it's glowing. Aha, there we go. Loot. And what is it? Just wolf hide. Value 5 copper. Okay. Beautiful. We killed a wolf. Nice.
This is it.
What are we looking for? As you receive quests, your journal will update with relevant information. Okay. Yeah, you look like you've seen your share of action. What do you do? What did you do before you came out here? Whatever paid. And how is it you happen to come here? Did I realise? Only after I finished it did I realise it would cause everyone to hate me. They just had my fill of it. Time to lead a quieter life. That's not gonna happen. Let's have a job go bad on us. Deaths that didn't need to happen. Hazard of the lifestyle, I suppose. You had to expect it was a possibility, no matter how much you didn't want it to be that way. Calliska breathes in her surroundings. Been a long time since I've been this way, but I always like it. But I always did like it. Lord Raedric's offer makes a girl think, I'll give him that. You here to settle just like the rest of the lot? Yes, we were going to settle. You won't find many offers like it in these parts. Got some big plan in store? Lay low and try not to draw too much attention to myself. You picked the right place then. Gilded Vales, days away from any real civilization. Anyway, I'm wasting time here. Odenna will give me an earful. Let's be on our way. So, let's inquire about Calliska. Why are you here? She sighs unevenly. Her eyes search the ground at her feet. My sister moved out here some time back. She sent me a letter. She seemed worried, but that's how she always is. This time, though, she asked me to come out, and that's got me a little worried. I haven't seen her in ages. Been doing guide work in Examitil. But I'd do anything for her. She's a much better woman than me, so I'm here and we'll see. Odema I've worked with before. He usually doesn't drive a route this way, but he's doing it for me. Why is he doing it for you? Why is that not a question? Tell me about yourself. I've got simple needs. I like open skies and far horizons. I find work that lets me live that way. My family wanders too. We started in Durwood, I think it was in the clip, wasn't it? I don't know. Durwood. We're going with Durwood. But my parents ended up in the living lands. I've got a brother in Rauatai and another in Adir. My sister in Gilded Vale. She's the only homebody. What can you tell me about Durwood? I'm not much for history, but from what I know, it used to be part of the Adir Empire. Broke off after a war some years back. The locals here are feisty, and that's how they like it. Okay, let's get back to camp. We're not. We're going to have a little wander first. You know, I wouldn't hold my breath that Spafell's getting you water anytime soon. He does what he feels like when he feels like it. We should check up on him first. Slap him around a little. Stream's just down that way. Come on, let's get you your water. Quest updated. Excellent. Find some killers and find Spafell. He's going to be down here somewhere, but we'll have a little look at the rest of the map. Has that slowed down? That feels like it's slowed down. It's very smooth. I do like how smooth it is. Come Can we click on that? No, that doesn't open it. That's a shame. This path winds through a narrow canyon back the way you came. Grooves in the road. We won't. Grooves in the road mark the passage of hundreds of caravans. Yeah, we can't go that way anyway. Right. Let's head back down here. Finish off this little bit of map. And then find this, what's his name? Spafell. Spelled far. He's going to be by the water somewhere, I'd imagine. I'm guessing down by the bridge. Let's see. Not down by the bridge. Maybe to the side of the bridge. But it'll be near the stream somewhere. Let's head down this way. Oh, what's this? Oh, look. You crouch at the riverbank and dip your water skin into the cool water while Kaliska waits nearby, keeping watch. As you rise, you notice her look up sharply toward the tree line. Out of the trees emerges Spafell, one of the guides, barely discernible in the dim moonlight. He no longer carries his bow, and there is a strangeness to his gait, a spastic wobble in his ordinarily deft stride, as he moves toward you with laboured breath.
Spafell, are you alright?
I was about to say that. Spafell's toe catches on a rock and he collapses forward in a heap, the feathered shaft of an arrow planted between his shoulders like an enemy flag. Oh, we might have to clear out this area. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Ambush. It's fine. That's no big deal. Huh? Right. Flaming sword of flamingness. No, flaming sword of flamingness. And then attack him. And then you prone him down. So you're going to do that. The 5 dots mean what? Armor? Health? Don't know. Flaming sword. Knocked down. Right. While he's knocked down, it's going to take him time to get up. So you can slow mode active. Right. We're not worried about slow mode. We can turn slow mode on and off with S. Mental note. I'll forget in an episode. Sometimes a weapon or spell simply isn't well suited to penetrating an enemy's damage reduction. When the attack hits, the DR will wipe out all but a small percentage of incoming damage. You'll hear your characters complain about it when it happens. Note the damage type that's being blocked and switch to a weapon or spell that does a different damage type. Okay, that's fine. So we're doing 10 and 6. So do we know this dude's damage reduction? 5. Well, they didn't moan about it, and he's destroyed. Right, he's just got back up.
What you need?
And you can knock him down again. Auto pause. Weapon ineffective, Gabrielle. Weapon ineffective, Gabrielle. Gabrielle engaged, hits for 12 slash damage. So my ineffective weapon, is it broken? Or is it just the damage type? Slash pierce. What does he have? I don't know what the little symbols mean. Have we got the little symbols? Right. Defenses. Deflection. And fortitude. Okay. And deflection did what? I did 12 slash damage. Ah, is it ineffective because the flame has run out?
Yeah.
No. Okay, let's turn that back on. I think it's because it went out. Let's try it and see. Come on. Oh, you've got to click on him. Okay, fair enough. That's fine. You can't knock down anymore. That's okay. We can increase endurance if we need to, but we don't need to. Is anyone actually doing any damage?
What you need?
That's better. Suffer, you evil bandit person. We'll loot these guys. Get a bow. Some more armor and some amethyst. Is that just stuff to sell? That's just loot. Nice. Accept. And loot from you, sir. You gave us 12 copper. Nice. We'll not head back to camp yet. Okay. Let's get moving. There's a dead fire there. The footprints around the campfire are indistinct and may have been here for days or longer. Okay. Nothing down here. The music's very in keeping with the originals as well. It's very good. Excellent. Right, I believe this area is now searched to the nines. Let's head back to camp. Constant recovery, faith and conviction. Ah, those were our skills that give us our bonuses, aren't they? Beautiful. Okay, I see what's going on. Yeah, look, 0 slash damage. Oh, hello. A Glanfathan Hunter. Okay, similar to the last dude. Right. So we can... Right, that switch is there. Apparently we can hotkey these. So let's go Z. And if we click on her, can that be hotkeyed to Z? Oh, beautiful. Right. Okay, so Z. You. And then I can select you and go... Oh, it selects them both, does it? So if I go 1... okay, right. X. 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 Can't X. Okay, well, let's just see what happens. Oh, there's 2 of them. 1 at a time. Oh, they're coming in close. Coming in close. Change of plan. Over to these 2. Right, so Z. Z. These guys. Is that my endurance that's wearing out? No. Is that his endurance that's wearing out? We don't know. The yellow bar. Or is that the time until the next action? Slash damage. We need to go and get some different weapons. Oh, I see. It gives the attack with defense. Get minus 16. I'm doing 14 miss. I see. Ah, that's interesting. That's very interesting. Right. So accuracy 26 minus defense of 45 is minus 19. I roll a 71, take 19 off, I hit with a 52. So what determines the actual hit? It's like 49 a miss and 52 a hit, 51 a hit. 6.8 is damage, minus damage reduction of 8. I see. Right. Try your magic sword. You got knocked down. But you'll get up again. Knock him down. That didn't work, did it? Gabrielle's weapon is ineffective. Right, she should switch targets. Now, if she goes to him, is she going to get the same? Oh, I was scrolled all the way up a bit there. Right, what's going on? No, right, okay, so Gabrielle's now hitting this dude. He must have different defenses, maybe? But anyway, right. She's used both in her encounter. He didn't fall over. I think these are the timers when the next attack occurs. Auto-paused. Weapon ineffective. Can I maneuver? That's no good. Right. Gabby's taking a bit of a walloping. But we're dealing damage. Grazes Gabrielle. Weapon ineffective, Caliska. Why is her weapon suddenly becoming effective? He's hitting for 10. Gabby's hitting for 10. And her weapon is now ineffective. Has her sword, her axe failed or something? Don't know. But Gabby is going to take this potion. That's her plan. I might switch off the weapon ineffective auto pause. In Baldur's Gate and Icewind Dale, it's when it breaks or you run out of arrows. So I think we're going to take it off there. Save those changes. We know our weapons are ineffective. But they're hitting us for like 0.9, 0.7. We're doing like 5 and 12. Gabby's target is destroyed. Right, switch targets. She's down to 2. Ah, that's her endurance. Right. Okay. Come on, come on, come on. Misses. They're hitting nearly every time. Good, we've got rid of that one. Excellent. Almost, I know. 12 damage, nice. He's down. We got him. Cool. We need to get a variety of weapons by the looks of it. We're about to get a variety of weapons. Excellent. Well, we'll pick all that stuff up. And we'll grab this lot. Okay, let's have a little look through. Right, what do we want to give each other? Right, we need bows. Bows are useful. This was a wolf hide. Now, if it goes into stash, can I sell it? Was the stash available? I think it was. Let's get rid of that first. Let's put it in stash. Is there a quick stash? Yes, control shift. So this does slashing, and I do slashing pierce. What do you do? You do slashing, right? So you don't need another slashing weapon. You could use a shield. Ah, we can have 2 weapon sets. Excellent. How do we swap? Oh, you can have 4 weapon sets. Ah, these will unlock at a later date. So is W change weapon set? Weapon sets, we do it from there. Okay. No, that's cool. That's fine. Right, we're learning. It's all good. Right. Hides. These defences weren't very good, were they? DR5. So they can go away. And is this a better shield than what you've got? Compare. 12 deflection, 4 accuracy. I guess that's enchantments, is it? Okay, well they're basically the same, so it can stash. And I think you can go ranged. And I think you should go ranged. We don't need the torch, I don't think. The torch can go in the stash. Sure. It's bright enough. I could turn the gamma down, I guess. No! Everyone's dead. That's not a good thing. All around you lie the massacred remains of the other travellers, peppered with arrows and knife hilts, splayed and bug-eyed and filthy on the blood-damp earth. Caliska puts the back of her left hand to her mouth as if to ward away the horror like a poisonous vapour. A handful of dark figures stands above the fallen, treading on limbs and backs and heads, jerking their axes from bodies as if from half-split logs, as they prepare to add you to the sprawling pile beneath them. One of them, towering and severe with a thick beard tasseled with knots, holds a wet blade at the neck of the man you recognise as Heerdan, the last of your caravan left standing. Lay down your arms, trespasser. Do not forfeit this man's life for a fight you will lose. Ooh, I can use a bit of lore. The ruin has not been sullied by our hands, men of Eir Glanfath. We have not trespassed, we merely wish to pass through. I don't know what they did, but I didn't have anything to do with it. That's kind of what I would say. Murderers, you will pay for each life. You will try to kill us all either way. Why make it easy? Let's go with law. Your words carry no weight when I have seen the truth with my own eyes. Blood must be paid for this intrusion. So I say again, lay down your arms. Don't trust them, they mean to kill us all. We don't meet the requirements for a couple of them, that's fine. Resolve, go ahead, kill him now, do it. Law, judging by the string of animal teeth around your neck, I'm guessing you are worshippers of, Galawain. If Galawain told you to stop protecting the ruins, would you? Oh, I quite like that one. Athletics, that could be useful. Let's go with this. This give him a chance to talk. The man frowns and motions as if to swing his axe. Heodan winces, but the blow never comes. Instead, the man cocks his head, intrigued. Of course, but he would not. It is by the command of all the gods that we accept this charge. How do you know? Because it's consistent with the beliefs, or because it's what you were told? The man glares. It has always been known to my people. I see. And what of Galawain's edict that weakness... Gee whiz. I see. And what of Galawain's edict that weakness and age must be purged by youth and strength? You think Galawain would want some mouldy, crumbling stones to survive long after their builders have turned to dust? The man's nostrils flare as he fumes. He would not. He told us otherwise. I'm sure he did, just not you personally. But why should that stop you from killing innocents? Distracted, the man's grip falters on his axe handle, and he nearly fumbles it, affording Heodan the moment he needs to dodge out of his swing, which comes too late. Howling with rage, the man charges you instead. Bring it! Have we got Heodan in the party? Excellent. Right, what do you do, sir? Character. First level rogue. Okay. A rogue is always useful. What's this? Blinding strike. A dirty attack that makes the opponent unable to see. Inflicts extra damage and blinds the target. Excellent. Well, we'll do that on the big dude straight away. Gabrielle. Now, we don't have the other weapons yet, do we? Gabrielle, do you know what? Let's try out your bow. I can just click on there. Right, bow. But I want you to bow. Bow. Will that bow you? Hopefully that'll bow you. Right, and you... He'll be blinded. Or do we want to knock anyone down yet? Let's just attack him at the minute. Auto pause. Combat start. Gabby's got the bow. We're doing 2 damage with a bow. What sort of damage does a bow do? It does piercing versus deflection. And this dude, damage reduction 5. I'm going to do 6 damage.
Yeah.
6 damage with a sword. So what would I do if I switched weapons and got my flaming sword out? Let's do that. See what happens. Go for it, Gabby. Move, 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 move. Do that. Oh yeah, we got one down. Was that the leader? That was the leader guy. That's it. All pile in. All pile in. Oh, he's nearly down. He'll get a disengagement thing though, won't he? So we don't want to do that. What we could do... How much has this guy got to go? He's near death. Alright, that's fine. Right, he's gone. Everyone attack him. Right, you... move back out of combat. Right. You knock this dude down. And you get your fancy sword out. Do it, do it, do it. Boom, knock down. Fancy swords out. Come on, attack. There we go. Nice one. And Heodan managed to survive. Just. Beautiful. Glanfathan leader. Your enemy lies supine on the ground, unable to rise, his companions now silent among the other dead. His breath comes in wheezing, fitful gasps. He looks not at you, but at the sky above you. Forgive us. Barely audible beneath his choked sighs, a whisper of wind stirs the air. At this, the man's eyes roll back as he closes them. Good, good, the gods are just. A queer smile crosses his face. I am ready. The wind begins to swell, whipping around the camp, electric and volatile, upending pots and rattling tents like an angry spirit. You can feel it begin to seep beneath your skin like a jetty beginning to succumb to the surge of a great wave, and where it pierces you, it feels as though it is rending you apart from within. That's not a good wind. Seated against a wagon wheel amidst the howling maelstrom slashed across chest and bowel, Odima's body stirs, and with great effort he raises his sagging head, his eyes barely open. He looks directly at you. Please don't be a zombie. Oh, please don't be a zombie.
Run!
That is good advice. I'm all zoomed in. I want to zoom out. Can't zoom out. Oh, this doesn't look good. Straining against a gale that threatens to pull you off your feet with every step, you set your hands in the worn folds of the weathered rock and set about pulling yourself up the precipice. With a last burst of energy before your arms give out, you swing yourself up onto the ledge. Heodan trails behind you, slowed by injury and delayed by early hesitation. As he nears the face of the rocks, one of the fallen attackers who had been feigning death lunges for Heodan and topples him onto the rocky ground. Restrained, Heodan lashes out against his fatigued assailants but struggles to break his hold. They are close to you. Despite the wind, from your position, if you were to throw your weapon at the attacker, you would have a good chance of hitting your mark. I don't think I have the dex, but we'll give it a try. We'll give it a try. Your aim is true, and the hit jars Heodan loose. Lurching to his feet, Heodan clambers up the base of the rocks. As he nears the top, however, the wind flares, pulling him sideways and tearing one of his hands free. But diving out onto the hard rock, you manage to catch hold of it. Securing his other hand, you pull with waning strength, and it feels as though your arms will be jerked from their sockets. They hold just long enough for the Heodan to set his feet and join you on the trembling ledge. There is a deep resonance to the swelling wind now. You feel it in the rocks beneath your feet and inside the cavity of your own chest, as though it would shake the marrow from your bones. Each new gust menaces the old stones before you, loosening connections, unsettling balances. As you dart between the old archway, the entire portal begins to fall beneath its own weight. Ooh! What a prologue. Very cool. Nice. We've lost everyone. It's just the three of us.
Was that?
There's the way out. That was. It was collapsing. It's gone.
Buick. Had to be.
Yes, you mentioned those before.
And we're lucky to be alive.
And we're the only ones.
We can't stay here. There could be another collapse. We're not getting out that way anyway. Let's get further inside.
Oh, dungeon crawl. We've completed a quest. Are we going to get a new one? Escape the ruins. Excellent. Excellent. We like that. Do we want to change formation? I don't think we do just yet. What we will do... Oh, we've had a few things come up there. Let's have a little look. Goodbye, Wolf. Journal quests. No spare quests. Right. The ruins of Sealand Lys. I have narrowly escaped the strange and deadly wind that tore through the valley. That was the bivouac. But now I am trapped in the ancient ruins that the Caravan Master told us to stay clear of. We need to escape the ruins and get to the Gilded Vale. Excellent. Well, before we finish, what we are going to do is give the bow to the rogue. Assuming the rogue has some dex. Where's his main stats? Dexterity 16. Excellent. You can be our archer. That's what you can do. Inventory. Oh, you've got 2 weapons. Okay, I like that. I like that. But we're going to get rid of that one. You can be our archer for the time being. You're a dagger boy, are you? You've got the lockpicks. That's fair enough. Right. Now, you've got a potion, you've got a potion, and you have a potion. We're all potioned up.
Huh?
Beautiful. We are ready to go hiking. A lower level of the ruins has been blocked off by fallen rubble. We are about to go dungeon crawling in Silantalis. So, we'll call episode 1 there, folks. That was a really good start. I really enjoyed that. And we'll see you next time for Pillars of Eternity. Bye-bye for now.